So I am here with Lori Loughlin. Lori,
Hi.
6 seasons in.
I know.
How do you feel so far about When Calls the Heart?
I love the show. I feel really lucky. I can't believe it's been 6 seasons. I never thought that I would end up on a show that ran longer than Full House, but I actually think When Calls the Heart is going to beat it. I think it will. We ran 8 seasons, and I think we're going to surpass it.
Yes, congratulations being on 2 successful shows, Full House, and now this. Did you ever expect such great positive reaction?
I think When Calls the Heart is a very positive show, and I think the message and the morals are good, and I think they're something that people are longing for. So I'm not totally surprised by its success because I think it's a good show with a good message, and I think people respond to that.
It's a healthy show, and I love the relationships, especially your character Abigail with Elizabeth. Does she help Elizabeth throughout season 6 with the pregnancy, with maybe labor and pregnancy? And all that?
Maybe. Yes, Abigail and Elizabeth are such great friends. They're always there for each other. It's what I love about their relationship, and I think after 6 seasons, that is very much my relationship with Erin. We're very close. If we're not working together, hanging out every day, we're texting each other. We're in constant contact. I would have never thought, there's a big age gap between the two of us, but you would never know it. We get along so well, and as much as I love so many things about When Calls the Heart, and as much as I love the show, truly the greatest gift for me coming out of the show is my friendship with Erin.
Yes, and it's beautiful to watch on screen and off, especially with all the cookies, the vanilla cookies.
Somebody here at the Hearties event brought me some of those cookies.
Really?
I love those cookies. They're just a cheap Canadian cookie from President's Choice. It's a not even a famous brand, but it's just a vanilla cream sandwich cookie, and it's so good.
And now we have this gum joke that's going on now.
No, I chew a lot of bubble gum, which I really shouldn't. My teeth are going to fall right out of my head. But I have. Everybody knows I chew double bubble, not Hubba Bubba, but double bubble. Double bubble, and some bazooka. But anyway, I always keep it in the van, in the glove compartment. And Erin took all my gum and hid it on me. But then I figured out where she hid it, and then I took what was left, and then I re-hid it somewhere else, and she hasn't been able to find it.
Oh, she still hasn't found it.
No, I have it in a secret spot in the van.
Oh, it's somewhere in the van. So I do have to speak for your character, Abigail. She's a mayor. She's very feminine back in this time. And also she's an adoptive mother. Yeah. And I'm an adopted child.
Oh, okay.
So what has been the reception like for women or for anyone who's been a part of the adoption community? What has that been?
Well, it's funny. For me, I love to tell stories, and obviously I'm not a writer, but I'm always collaborating with our writers. And Alfonso, our head writer, he is phenomenal about taking ideas that you have. And even Robin, our writer in the past, she was the one that I originally went to and said, I'd love for Abigail to adopt a child. I think the greatest thing about When Calls the Heart is even though it's a period piece, we can tell contemporary stories that a lot of ladies can relate to. And it was really important to me to tell the story of a single mom. But more than that, because I play a character who lost her husband and her child in an accident, I thought that she didn't have a man in her life, that she should be an adoptive parent, because that's again another story, another reality for people in today's world. So I thought to tell the story of a single mom who, or single woman who adopted a child and now is a single mother holding down a job. Again, we're a period piece, but I thought that was relatable to a lot of women watching. And I think it's always nice when you watch television when you can see yourself in a character or in a storyline, or you can relate. I think it makes you feel, comfort in some way, or less alone.
So 2 kids. So and I love that. It was beautiful to see.
Yeah, wasn't that such a sweet? That was a really nice, touching episode.
Especially the moment when she gave the official adoption papers.
Yes.
I lost it.
Yeah, it was really, really sweet. Well, we all see those moments on social media now, right?
Yeah.
When you see a parent or, maybe a person that is now involved with another person, and then that person adopts their child, or you see those moments on social media that are so powerful, or children that have been adopted. Like, it's just very powerful. It's nice that people have that capacity in their heart to do that.
And that's why I love the show so much, because I personally relate to it as well as so many other people. But I really relate to your story.
Oh, thank you.
And
I'm
Cody.
Glad you do that. I'm glad, and thank you for that feedback, because sometimes I don't always know, but it's nice to hear that.
Yeah. And one more for your character, the mayor. She's dealt with a lot of town crisis with the railroad in season 4, bank crisis in season 5. What challenges this season for season 6 can we look for?
Season 6, we really have focused on a lot of positive things that are happening in Hope Valley, because we wanted to sort of throw the pendulum the other way coming off of season 5. So one of the things that Abigail is instrumental in this season is bringing the telephone to town. So it's a positive thing, but it's been fun to play that too.
That's revolutionary, especially for that. So does everybody get telephones? Or
Not everyone gets a telephone. We have one in the mayor's office. I think Lee and Rosemary have one because they're the wealthier family in town, so they can afford one. And then we have one at the Mercantile, and we have a new operator that comes to town, and a new character, and so we have the telephone. It's fun.
Excellent.
But I think the sheriff, the Mountie office has one.
So like the positions and the power.
The Mercantile, the sheriff's Mountie office, and the mayor's office.
The businesses. Yeah, there we go. So for season 6, we are now 6 seasons in. What would you like to say to the Hearties?
Oh my gosh. To the Hearties, I would like to say thank you so much for your undying support, for always tuning in, for tweeting with us, for showing us your appreciation for what we do. It makes it so much more exciting and fun and heartfelt for us to get the feedback from you and to know how much you love the show, because we all love the show that much, and we're always happy to be at work and excited to do this show. And so to get that feedback and that support and response that we've been getting from our fan base is really overwhelming.
Well, thank you.
In a really good, positive way.
Yeah, well, thank you for everything that you do for the show, because you're also a producer, and you brought the show to life, so thank you for everything.
Thank you, and thank you for being here today.
Yes, looking forward to season 6.
Thank you. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. Thanks.
Yes, thank you.